there was a lot of music around, and a lot of this music, a lot of folkloric music sort of being played on the streets. It's the kind of thing where this music is very connected to everyday lives, so you don't really think about it as music in the sense that you go somewhere and you sit down and you see a concert. It's sort of like music that's there all the time, right? You walk down the street, you hear people playing. It's sort of part of everyday culture. Now, once I started sort of making a career of myself in music and sort of becoming a musician as a way of life, I sort of went back to the music that I heard as a kid from my childhood, and started investigating more about the history and the development of the music, because even though I knew the music, from hearing it, I couldn't really tell you what it was. Like, I didn't really know what were all the different types of bomba, or what the drum was called, or where it started, where it developed, and the different styles of different schools depending on the town where you're from. So the whole idea that I had was to kind of approach it the same way I approach jazz music, for example. I didn't grow up with jazz music. I grew up with other styles of music. And when I started to kind of get into learning jazz music, I started from zero, right? I had to kind of go back and go to the history of the genre, of the style, and find out who the important figures were, and kind of delve into that and research and listen, transcribe, listen to the records, So I did the same thing with the music from my country. I figured that the more the more rooted I can be in the tradition, the more I'll be able to understand where this music came from, and the more I will be able to use it myself within my own music and the context of what I'm trying to do. So the idea is, the more I investigate bomba or plena, which is another style of music which is very percussive and also kind of related to the African diaspora, the more I kind of delve into that, the more natural it became for me to incorporate those elements into what I was doing already in my own music. And I think about it all kind of like as a language. When I moved to the States to go to college around 96 or so, my English wasn't very good. I spoke Spanish, but I was kind of getting myself grounded with the language. And the more comfortable I got with speaking, the less I had to think about what I was trying to say. Right?